on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson, and it's Duren in at the 5. And here's Detroit. Tim, how do you like this blend for the new Pistons? Wily veterans alongside the new blood.
I love the way they have built this team. Shooting was their Achilles heel, but these veterans bring spacing and savvy.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Orlando moving the ball around. The 3 from Banchero. Duren with a rebound. Outside Robinson. Pass to Duren. Cunningham against Suggs. And here's Harris outside. They get it back. Here's Duren. And that one drops for him.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Outside Bane. Wagner outside. Banchero against Harris. And it's good. 2 points.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Carter, a screen on Harris. And Carroll passes to Carter. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
And here's Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Banchero. To the inside. And the dunk by Duren.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Now here's Suggs. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. That shot is off. The Pistons lead by 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Harris up top. Duren with a screen on Banchero. Harris has got room. Cans it with nobody near him. Harris has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
It's so hard trying to throw Banchero off balance. He's superb at finishing through contact.
And Harris throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Wagner. And here's Carter. Back to Wagner. Uses the glass on the layup.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
Cunningham against Suggs. Harris left side. That one no good. Great D that time from Banchero. Carter, a screen on Harris. Carter on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Detroit leading by 3. Robinson passes to Harris. Here's Duren.
Watch the screen.
Outside Robinson. Buries it from 3.
Yeah, usually Duren is more of a finisher, but being selfless with the ball is a good thing for him in the long run.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. Outside Bane. Suggs surveys the D. Cunningham with some nice D.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Well, Wagner has the length, but that block was more about effort and timing.
Harris against Banchero. Picked by Carter to the middle. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's Cunningham. Beyond the arc. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Magic trail by 4. Here's Bane. And the 18-footer right on the mark.
Yeah, really, Bane is more of an inside or outside guy. He has to adjust for the mid-range.
In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. For the Magic, De Silva's checked in for Banchero, and Black subbed in for Suggs. Magic trail by 4. Black outside. Wagner with a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Bane. Here's De Silva. Shot clock at 6. No good on the triple.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Stolen. In transition, the Magic on the run. Bane, no good.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Pass to Cunningham. Now here's Harris. Duran with a screen on Wagner. For 3, here's Harris. Orlando with the rebound. Bane surveying the D. Here's De Silva. Oh, stolen by Harris. Outside Robinson. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Now here's Duran. Defense is right there. Kicks it out to Cunningham. They grab their own miss. Robinson for 3. Cunningham outside. Launches it. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Wagner against Thompson. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Outside Bane, just 5 on the clock. Over Robinson. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got 6 rebounds in the game. Cunningham outside. Cunningham can't get that one to fall. Pass to De Silva. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Cunningham. And here's Harris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Back to Black. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's the pick. Inside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Robinson passes to Duran. Here's Cunningham. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. Cunningham's got 8.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Now Bain. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance. 5 points in the game.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
It's been all about Tobias Harris for the Pistons. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
They've got Anthony Black. Goga Batadze is out there with Banchero. And it's Howard in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Magic building up a roster of players who D-up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Back to you.
Yeah, they've got the personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's Herter. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. And that one's good. Stewart. And when we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
Offensive rebound, pass to Howard. Drains the triple. Howard's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Now Stewart. LeVert outside. Picked by Stewart. The 3-ball. And LeVert with a bucket on the assist by Stewart. And the Pistons lead by 12.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And then Carroll gets it to go.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Magic making a switch here. Suggs is checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for LeVert. Robinson comes in for Herter. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Detroit leading by 10. Thompson outside. Right side, Robinson. Back to Thompson. Pass to Stewart. It's stolen by Batadze. Cunningham against Suggs. And Caro outside. Six to shoot. From behind the arc. Thompson pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Now here's Caro. 6 points for him. Offline with a three. Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, BA, on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control.
Robinson can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
De Silva, got it. 2 for 5 now.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's Stewart. Fires from deep. Robinson can't hit. Here's De Silva. He's watched by Cunningham. Pass to Black. Down low. 4-3. Hits a three-pointer. Black's got 5 points.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Now Stewart. Batadze covering. Stewart finds Robinson. And no good. Magic trail by 7. Black passes to Caro. Aggressive in the lane. Caro.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Caro bangs his way in.
Detroit has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So for the Magic, Franz Wagner comes in for De Silva, and it's Desmond Bane in for Black. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Duran's checked in. And it's Detroit with the ball. Leading by 5. Cunningham outside. To the paint. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Suggs, the pass to Batadze. Wagner for three. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Now here's Batadze. No made baskets yet. Payne, no good. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Wagner. Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Van Carroll, left side. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
A combination of brute force and skill on the interior. Paulo Banchero.
Pass to Robinson. The 3-ball. Orlando with the rebound.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Here's Suggs. Outside Bain. Puts up a 3. Clock at 6. Holland with a rebound. Detroit leading by 9. Robinson finds Duren. Over Suggs. And Duren with the basket. On the assist from Robinson. Duren's got 10 points in the game.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Black checked in for Ben Carroll. And the switch here also for Detroit. Harris is checked in for Holland. Suggs with it. Wagner outside. Batadze a screen on Harris. Wagner, the pass to Batadze. 4 on the clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Payne, no good. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Out to the right wing. Now here's Harris. 10 points for him. Close range. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Harris has got 12 points.
And for Harris, it's about getting into a rhythm. Once he does this, he can take over games.
Pass to Batadze. Now here's Suggs. From outside, off the mark. Cunningham against Suggs. And the dunk by Duren.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Duren is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, B.A. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
Thompson finds Robinson. No good with the triple.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Outside Bain, back to Wagner. Fires the three. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Duren. 36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Magic trail by 17. And here's Suggs. Wagner outside. We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. And the dunk by Wagner.
And it's a blessing to have a big wing with the mobility of Wagner.
Now Robinson. Cunningham on the wing. Over Suggs. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Detroit up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Jalen Duren with a strong contribution so far on this one.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Detroit leading by 15. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Harris and Duren together in the middle. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Cunningham. Over Suggs. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
That free throw good from Cunningham.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Hits both from the stripe. Here's Suggs. To the middle. Here's Bain. And he jams it home with authority.
And what a jam by Bain, using his hops to do some damage at the rim.
Cunningham up top. He's covered by Suggs. Suggs against Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Desmond Bain, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Back to you.
A lot in his bag. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Harris. Orlando making their last shot. Wagner with a steal. Pass to Suggs, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
90 seconds into the second half now. Outside Robinson. Thompson against Wagner. Thompson passes to Robinson. And a miss there on the triple.
It's just not his night from the three. But
perfect execution from Banchero.
I mean, did you see the strength and force? I mean, that's what puts Banchero ahead.
Outside Robinson. Back to Thompson. Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Suggs. And they're on the run. Ahead, here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
Now here's Harris. 12 points for him. Back to Cunningham to stop the drought. Orlando with the rebound.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Wagner outside. Outside Carter. Back to Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Suggs. Fires for 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 9 rebounds now. Robinson in the post. Guarded by Bain. Out to Thompson. Here's Cunningham. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. And so Wagner will bring it up for Orlando. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Banchero against Harris. It's Banchero with the drive. Bumped and finishes. Great stuff from Banchero.
Yeah, look at Banchero putting his physicality to work, driving through contact right there.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
Here's Duren. He's got 14. Outside Robinson. Cunningham on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Robinson to win the drought. Drills it from deep. Robinson's got 6.
And solid pass from Cunningham. He has a good understanding for when the defense has overcommitted.
Outside Bain. Carter from outside. Rebound Detroit. 17 points was their biggest margin. Tim, talk about what Tobias Harris has brought to the Detroit Pistons.
Well, Brian, he has just stabilized them on the floor. And Coach Bickerstaff said it best. Harris knows what the game needs, and he has the versatility to get it done.
Now here's Wagner. He's got 6. Kept alive. And another shot. And the layup is good by Carter. He's got 6.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
Harris on the wing. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
Well, with the pace of this game, you don't want to leave anything to chance.
Now here's Banchero. 16 points for him. From distance, Paolo.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 10. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Up top, Bain. Robinson defending. Wagner outside. Off target from outside. Detroit leading by 7. Cunningham passes to Harris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Harris has got 16 points.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Cunningham against Suggs. The Pistons clear it. Duran's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Duran with a screen on Bain. Robinson for 3. And the dunk by Duran.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
And just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Checked in for Orlando. Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons. Jenkins comes in for Cunningham. And Carroll with it. 19 points in the game. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Pass to Stewart. And here's Robinson. Now here's Harris. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's Detroit converting.
The team counts on Harris for this right here. I mean, his efficiency is a big part of their offensive scheme.
Up top, Banchero. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Harris. The Pistons lead by 11. Pass to Thompson. Here's Jenkins. He's got 6. Fires top of the key. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Jenkins has got 8. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Black outside. Here's Banchero. And the 17-footer goes down.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to Thompson. And there's the drive. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. Magic trail by 13. Black passes to Wagner. Now Banchero. And he gets the bucket. Banchero's got 15 points in just the second half.
And when it's all clicking, Banchero is dangerous. Look at what he's done so far. Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now here's Bain. He has 7. Clock at 6. From 12 feet. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got 4 rebounds in the game. Thompson outside. Now here's Harris. 18 points for him. They get it again. Stewart the pass to Robinson. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Harris misses.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Bain finds Wagner. Shoots over Thompson. Misses off the right iron. And so it's the Detroit Pistons in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Anthony Black. He's out there with Suggs. Goga Batadze is out there with Wagner. And it's De Silva in at the power forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Yeah, a reliable way to create for others. Suggs disrupts the coverage with the play and makes the pass.
Here's Cunningham. Orlando with the rebound. Black's got 4 rebounds in the game. Wagner on the wing. Pass to Black. Fires the 3. Jenkins with the rebound. Detroit leading by 11. Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Suggs. Off to Mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. The Pistons shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Here's Jenkins. He buries it from 3. And the Pistons lead by 14.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen. And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And here's Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. The 3 is up. And the Pistons, another 3.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Wagner against Herder. Wagner outside. Batadze a screen on Herder. Here's Black. Pass to Wagner. There's the three. The rebound by Stewart.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Here's Holland. Stewart, a screen on Wagner. Holland for three. It's rebounded by Batase. Pass to Suggs. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Wagner. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
Making a change here. Carter's checked in. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Jenkins. Pass to Duren. Now Cunningham tries to break his ice. Cunningham making moves inside.
Yeah, strong player mentally. Cunningham showing the physical strength on that play.
Here's De Silva. And here's Wagner. Carter, a screen on Herter. Wagner for three. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham's got rebound number 8 now. Launches a three. The rebound by Carter.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Black, left side. Wagner for three. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Herter. Misses the three. Magic trail by 15. Pass to Suggs. Here's De Silva. Back to Suggs. Black outside. From downtown. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And again, no good by Detroit. And so Wagner will bring it up for the Magic. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Suggs with the bucket.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Pass to Cunningham. Shot on the wing. The bank shot, no good. And Orlando shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Shots good by Black.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
The Pistons lead by 10. And here's Duren. He's checked by Carter. Duren, pass to Herter. Over Wagner. Duren controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud, let them hear it. The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
Caro, he's checked in for Orlando. Bain comes in for Black. Detroit also making some changes. Tobias Harris checked in for Holland. Thompson comes in for Herter. And it's Robinson in for Jenkins. Now Carter. Suggs finds Bancaro. Over Harris. Bancaro no good. Detroit leading by 12. Outside Robinson. Pass to Harris. There's Cunningham with a 3. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now Suggs. Outside Bain. From deep, Bancaro. Here's Carter. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Harris down low, working on Bancaro. Yes, it's good. Harris has got 20 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Now here's Bain. Banks it home. Big shot.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bain can still do damage inside.
Now Thompson, beyond the arc. Suggs pulls it down. Now Bancaro for 3. Oh, the shot is off. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
He's been way off the mark in this second half, just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Suggs. Oh, he can't get the layup. Detroit leading by 10. Now Duran. Now Cunningham. Down low, Cunningham.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Well, the Magic shooting right below 40% here in the fourth. Harris against Bancaro. Oh, putting in work inside. 1:35 left in the final quarter. Cunningham outside. Duran with a screen on Suggs. Here's Duran. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Carter. Suggs. Oh, he jammed it.
Yeah, nice initiative from Suggs. Seeing an easy scoring opportunity and pouncing on it.
The Pistons lead by 8. Now Cunningham. Now Robinson. Cunningham with the ball. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Suggs. Payne into the lane. Flushes it down with both hands.
He's got the G. Payne looking steady in crunch time.
Cunningham on the take. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Desmond Payne. First personal foul. First team foul.
Cunningham is doubled. Now Duran. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Franz Wagner. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Detroit. Jalen Duran. At the line for two.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duran kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. Orlando calls timeout. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Wagner. Starts outside. Yes, sir, with the three.
Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Detroit. Cade Cunningham. Two shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
They're going to have to act quickly right here.
Harris there for the rebound. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
At the line for the Pistons, Tobias Harris, taking two shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both. And it's an 8-point ball game. Orlando calls timeout. They trail by 8. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
I can't wait to see what they draw off here and who they decide to go to.
Bain against Robinson. Duran pulls it down.